Welcome to Outcome99. We're super happy to be helping you getting the business funding that you need. Now, we're typically able to help our clients get between $10,000 to $5 million in 24 to 48 hours. Now, from here, I just want to briefly talk about what makes a good working relationships with past clients that have gotten funding in that timeline. Well, number one, I know that running a business is extremely stressful and time consuming. So you might not be available all times in the day, and you don't necessarily have to be. If you get us all the information we need swiftly and promptly, and you respond to us when we need to, then that's great. In this game and in this industry, timing is everything. Most lenders that we work with typically operate off of Eastern hours. So you could expect 9 a.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you're in Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern is 6 a.m. PST, and so on and so forth, depending on where you're at. So you have to expect that we are going to be working earlier in the day. So in that case, if you are in a different time zone, just be cautious of that. So in that case, you know that we need our information as soon as possible. Now, again, you don't have to pick up the phone any time of the day. We know that you're busy, but even a brief text would be great. At the end of the day, we're trying to help you get the money that you need in the fastest timeline possible. So if we need something and it's time sensitive, try our best to help our team help you. Now, what documents do we need? All we really need is 6 months of bank statements. The way that you could do that is all we need you to do is go to your business operating account, right? You go to your mobile app that you have on your phone, and you could actually share those statements over to Sahil@Outcome99.com down over here. And if you don't know how to share those statements, then just simply message us, email us, contact us, or talk to your representative. So in that case, we can help you get those documents over to us in a fast timeline. Now, when I say send your bank statements, I'm not talking about transaction history. There's a difference. And every bank app or every online banking platform is a little bit different. So make sure you're sending the statements and not the transaction history. The only time we'll ask for transaction history is if you do not have the bank statements for the month end right now, given that maybe we're halfway through the month or 75% in the way of the month or 15 days into the month, and our lenders need to see what happened the last 15 days, then in that case, we might need transaction history. Number two, we're going to send you an email using a SignNow platform. So SignNow is kind of like DocuSign or PandaDocs if you've used those platforms before. All it is a very simple funding application that's going to ask about your full name, date of birth, when the business started, do you rent or do you own, how much money did you guys make last year, what's your credit score, and a bunch of simple information that you could honestly fill out yourself in less than 60 seconds. Once you send that over, you can click on sign, send it off to our team, and we're gonna use that funding application along with your 6 months of bank statements to go ahead and talk to our lenders. So what happens from there? Well, the moment we have everything that we need, what we do is at the beginning of the day, we take your story and present it to our lenders to get you the most amount of money possible. Now, if you don't have consistent NSFs, late payments, open bankruptcy, collection notices, if you're at least 50% owner of the business, there shouldn't be too many problems. But if we do run into those problems, that's when we start negotiating and figuring out how we can work around them. Now, let's say you submitted everything over, we spoke to one of our lenders, and we got you an offer. What happens from there? Well, typically what we do is we do not take the first offer. The moment we get the first offer, what we do is we give you a call. We have this offer on the table. This is how we should negotiate and bargain to get the best offer, best terms, and best rates possible. Because at the end of the day, we are team client here at Outcome99. We're here to help you get the best offer possible. So in that case, we never accept the first offer. We try to negotiate and bargain as much as humanly possible. Once we do a little bit of back and forth and we work out everything in terms of the repayment, the best offer, the best rates, and how much you can get if we build a long-term relationship with the lender after a 50% pay down or in 4 to 6 months, then in that case, we go ahead and accept the offer. When we accept the offer, what happens from there is very simple. They're often then going to go ahead and send you what we call a Flinks verification link. What a Flinks verification link is that they're going to send you a verification link to verify that the transactions that you sent through PDF are valid on your bank account. Now, all this is a quick check to make sure and see that the bank account statements you sent over were not fraud, not scam, and they weren't made up. And it just verifies everything that you sent on the PDF is accurate. The moment we have that, all we need to close out is just your driver's license and the void check of the operating account. The moment we have that, typically, if we get that early enough in the day, using Eastern time zone hours, the transfer and the wire could happen on the same day, if not the next following morning. And what happens from there? Well, from there, you get the money wired to your account and you can go off and use that money towards what you needed it for in the first place. We're super happy to be here. At the end of the day, we want to build a long-term relationship with you. We're not here just to help you get funded once. At Outcome99, we want to be your partners throughout the scale and growth of your entire business to come. So super happy to be here. If you have any questions, you can talk to your rep or you can contact us at sahil@outcome99.com. If you have any other questions, you can check out our website and hopefully we can help you secure your funding.